Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. All right, looks like we have the Chargers in Houston. This should be pretty fun. All right, let's go defense. Let's get off to a good start now. I don't think we have any adjustments to make, at least not right now. We're still trying to familiarize ourselves with the game. Learn the different plays and learn different concepts that we may use in different situations. Nice move. Good run on the outside. We got to have some people out there. Let's try to tighten it up over there. Yeah, have a good running game. Third down. Here we go. Good run. Good drive. Good run. Let's see if we can respond on offense. There you go. Not bad for a first play. All right. Let's see if we can try to get more of a running game going, because it's always good when you can do that. It opens things up. There you go. Good job, offense. Elusive. Oh, nice move. And Gordon is awesome. That was really good. It's one of those things where we have to really anticipate where he's going to be.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2.
Nice.
The end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Jones. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Try to get this first down here.
Right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Watson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Downloading some pictures to my phone right now as we try to play offense. I need to get these pictures in also.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Oh, we probably could have gone for a lot more on that, but that's all right. Pick up 5 yards and get out of bounds, which is important right now when you're under 2 minutes.
His second sack of the afternoon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Oh, that was close. Would have been good if he kept running across the field. But it happens. I think there's only some slants where they do that.
Another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Watson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
5 seconds left. It still has to be something quick.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. The final shot before the break. Watson.
There you go.
He's caught.
I wanted to leave time for a field goal in case we needed it.
KKQT in the final seconds of the first half as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 15-14, 1-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Two seconds left. Let's keep him out of the end zone.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half, Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, maybe we could have gone for
2 more quarters to go. Well, that's
two.
after the break. All right, Coach, thank you.
Do you know a fast way to complete Mudmaster stats? Hey, what's up, Daily Gaming? You know, I actually don't. Sorry. I've been wanting to play more of Ultimate Team. The last few Maddens, I haven't really played as much of Ultimate Team as I'd like to, but I probably will get more into it with Madden 20.
Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think
Get rid of it.
positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, I mean,
See if they can pick it up.
with Ultimate Team, it's one of those things where it really forces you to learn the game from the inside out. A lot of the tournaments, I've only been to like 2 tournaments that I've played at locally just for fun, of course, but I've noticed that the people that end up winning them, they are usually really good Ultimate Team players. As opposed to me, you know, I play just straight up head to head.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a
You go back too far in the pocket, yeah. I have a bad habit of not staying in the pocket because they made Watson really fast in this game.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down, flushed out right. And he'll slide down.
But you have to be careful because one good hit and like a lot of the quarterbacks in this game, they'll fumble.
partner. He was going through his
That's why
not there. After
I went down there.
he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
All right, this might be a little risky, but let's try it. Just lay it up there. Did he get it? Yes. Good job, Hopkins. It's exactly what we need a lot of this year. Instead of having him do the slant, I just sent him straight up, and then you can throw it like high up for him to go get it. All right, wire. Okay, we're going for 2. Okay, that changes the outcome if we get this. Oh, off the hands. That was big.
everywhere.
It's a 5-point game now.
Right? Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of
How
the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the
Touchdown!
Gordon has been an unstoppable force the whole game.
Melvin Gordon, 75 yards. The Chargers have once again taken the lead.
And Jamota Jr. Go Texans. Ricky Garza Jr.
Not a whole
What's
lot to
up?
recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the
Coming
no.
at us
And
from the H.
remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there.
Okay, I
So when
see
he
why
gets
they're
to
going
those
for 2
moment
here.
plays, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And
We
he
can
is
tie it
in
up with
the
a field
end
goal
zone again. So
if
he's
we need
got
to.
some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Beat the Bolts. Yeah, we're going to try to.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Watson on first down. And the tip
All
through
right,
the
we have to
middle
be careful with
goes
that.
right, and it falls incomplete. It'll
Let's
be
just take
second
what's there.
down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. He's going to
Oh,
make
I
you
wanted to
pay.
throw it to
And
Fuller
he's
there,
going
but
to
I
do
just
it
went ahead and
as
took it.
well.
That was a good
And
escape,
it's an
though. That was a
absolute
really nice,
nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever
nice
get to
escape
play
from
for you
Watson.
last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara.
There
So
you go. Let's get
this
the
is a
running
big
game
game.
going. Way to hang on to the
Can't
football.
wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering someone
So
like
this is
Melvin
Johnson
Gordon,
right
who
here.
could
They have him as a
contribute to the
starter.
offense, but if he starts going like he used to, he's
I'm
obviously
not
going to
sure
be
if
able to
Foreman.
Fresh legs is what
He
you
shouldn't
call
be
it.
in here
And now
anymore. I
Gurley
believe we
gets
still
to
have
go to
Clowney
New
there
York with the
after a
Jets.
roster
And
update.
for an exciting
Probably be on
picture, look at
Seattle's
this.
side.
Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long
There
as
you
he
go,
can hit,
Hopkins.
and it's
There's
caught.
still a lot of time
He's
left.
got it.
Barely in the
And he'll
late
take
third.
this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game as his guys are able to regain the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball down
All right,
the
so we're in
field.
good shape even if we
And
just did the extra
a
point there.
huge chunk play to regain that lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
All right, defense. Watch out for Gordon
Defense back out
and
there
for
on the
this
line, ready for
type
the
of
next
wildcat
drive. And following that
formation that they
long
like to
pass,
do.
a one-play drive last time. We'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what
Should
you
I
got to
call
do.
like a what, like a nickel or a
What's behind you?
3-4?
It's a cardinal sin of defense.
The
When you
nickel and the
make
dime, I have
mistakes
guys on the
and you
outside that
pay
can
before
stop
they
those
address it.
outside runs, but you need people in the box as
Down from
well.
the 33. And to the 42-yard line
doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter.
36 now. First and 10.
Tyrod Taylor. There you go, Clowney. We're gonna miss having you there.
It's second down now. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is third and 2. Maybe the biggest
Here you go, big down.
ball game. They'll throw again. Rivers. And he'll lose yardage on
I can't remember the last time they tried throwing the ball, so we forced them into that. I imagine they may go for it here. They have a lot of confidence in that running game, as they should. But we have to put a stop to it. All right, so looks like they're trying the field goal.
Out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away. And this is
Good kick.
got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it?
All right, so we're still up by 1. 3:14 left in the fourth. We can just get a good drive going here. Try to chew up some clock.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
We'll be in good shape.
As they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is
I think they know.
maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Off the draw, here's Johnson.
There you go, Johnson. Keep it moving. Keep the chains moving.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Yeah, this Madden 20, I'm still getting used to it. I'm still learning the plays. The playbook is pretty different this year in the Texans playbook by default.
They've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Nice. It's like consecutive pickups on first downs.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The first down carry here for Johnson.
Oh, we may have been able to get into the end zone there.
The Chargers going to
I went down because was trying. I thought I was going to get tackled. I didn't want to get tackled out of bounds. Trying to chew up the clock. Bring in Duke. Yeah, he's doing work. Yeah, we're trying to get him to burn those timeouts.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
They're going to try to hang on to that last timeout for as long as they can. Do they burn it?
Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Okay.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. The Texans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, a run for Johnson. They
All
didn't
right.
get the touchdown, but he
Good
did
deal.
get the first down.
At least we picked up the first.
At the 1. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
There's 1 yard. I've seen crazy stuff happen in this game. Now we need to try anything. I mean, even if we wanted to kick like a field goal, for example, that could always get blocked and taken back to the house. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me before. And even doing a quarterback sneak.
Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Yeah. Yeah, we were able to pick that up.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Watson going to sneak it, and he gets into
Good job, Watson.
touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
Yeah, that's a little more safer than doing a field goal or something.
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Good game, good win. Yep. Good game. That definitely took some thinking. Their offense was really good. They had a really good running game. I think they only must have thrown the ball like maybe twice the most, I think.
At least they had the shot. What a tremendous game to be this close and this well contested.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You can watch the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
The bench press accident. Yep. One of the first videos here. I didn't know Tyrod Taylor was with the Chargers. Or I must have forgotten. What's up, Ricky Garza Jr.? You ready for football? Let's see. Let's check out some team stats really quick. Really cool. Yes, sir. Ready for the beers, girls, and hits. It's going to be a great season. I think the Texans have all the weapons that they need. It's just a matter of putting it all together and executing. There's a lot of teams out there that are in similar situations, which makes it competitive come playoff time. The Chiefs being an example, but we'll see how it goes. These guys right here are going to be good too. I mean, they should be. It's the way they've been building over the years.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
All right, defense. Let's see how we can start things off here. For all we know, this opponent probably has a really good running game like the last one, or a passing game. They should be well rounded. The Browns.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Yep. Yeah, well, the season's just around the corners. Usually every year it feels like preseason takes a long time to get through. And I've heard that they want to reduce, I think, the amount of games in preseason. I don't know if that's just like kind of a topic that's just thrown around. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up, Acceptedness? Am I saying that correctly? I think. Let me read. Here we go. 3rd and 16. Big down.
Right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Incomplete. Both players.
I think with the coaching the Browns have, and then players we have, and that we should be good, and with the division considering last season without OBJ, Hunt, Vernon, Richardson, and many others, we should have. Yep. Yeah, no, I think that, and it's funny because I would always tell everyone that, friends, family, anyone who I would talk football with, that I was like, the Browns, I mean, something's got to give eventually after all the first round picks that come in every year and the way they do their best to, I guess, build around that. And yeah, OBJ was a good pickup, and I think only time will tell exactly how big of a pickup that was. So how do you feel about OBJ overall up to now, as going into the season? Any predictions you have record wise? I mean, last year there was definitely that big improvement, winning some ball games and seeing that development within the organization. Third and one. How do I feel about this play? Okay, we just kind of found whichever gap we could go through there. Yeah, I'm kind of just calling different plays that I haven't really ran. I'm pretty new still to Madden 20, so I do notice a few differences from last year, but nothing too out of the blue. Playbook's a little different, but it's always cool
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to
opening
get
up.
their bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
I mean, I hope the best. I like him a lot. He's a team player. He gets mad and he has his issues, but I like the emotion being shown because it's an emotional game and you need to have fight. Yeah. Can we get there? There you go, Fuller. Yeah, no, you're right. I think I might have said something similar like that, like when there was talk about which team he would go to and stuff. Um, it's that whole conversation that you have about different types of team players and receivers, and I guess any type of player that usually causes some form of attention on a team, whether that's negative or positive. But he's definitely positioned himself in a spotlight, and everything he does and says, it really is under a microscope, like a lot of these guys are.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell me.
I don't know. I always think of those things. I mean, I know that the players, on a professional scale too, it's different than if it were to be like in like a high school football team, where you have your coaches that are almost like second parents. At least I remember that's how it was with me when I was playing in high school. Tell you things like don't be out late past midnight and don't do drugs and just make smart decisions and all that. But these guys have, the money and the freedom to do a lot of other stuff, and I guess they can only tell them so much. They're not gonna like babysit them and things like that. I guess the only thing they can do is make business decisions on their end. But I think what I'm trying to say is I think with the right coaching and the right people, mentoring and in charge and keeping the players in line, like a player like OBJ, and utilizing his talents and skill, you should be pretty successful.
Pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And I hate when people say the Browns shouldn't win the AFC North or make the playoffs because last year we won 7-8.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
But you
definitely
look
feel
at it, the
bad for
first
him.
two games
He got
lost because of
years of
kicking. Raiders
pressure
game
on him.
lost because of refs. That right there is 11-5. Oh, okay, I see how you broke it down there. Yeah, and it's usually one of those things where you look back on things like that. I know how it is. Different games that could have gone a different way had it been just for like a
Nice variety of play calling defensively.
different outcome here and there on
And
a given
the
play.
offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing, I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
It would be great, man. Like I really want to see. I'd love to see the Browns like in the playoffs. I think it would be really cool to see that turnaround. And it's funny because growing up, like when I was, you know, I don't know, or at an early age, I was just a huge fan of the NFL in general, as I am still. And I didn't have like a set team. I came in, at first like liking the Falcons, even before they had Michael Vick. Um, then the Colts for a while, and then I think it was when I saw that I remember being a fan of the Browns too. Like when they picked up Brady Quinn too, I was pretty excited for that. Regardless on how his whole career went and everything. Which I thought there was a lot of potential there. At least I felt, since he was a favorite player of mine in college. But so yeah, I'd really like to see the Browns succeed
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there.
and
And
improve in any way they
played
can.
for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker.
All right, 4th and 1. Just realized that.
Fourth down, Mayfield. That's to his running back. Complete.
I wasn't sure who to pick up. I just saw like an overload of players going to the right.
At the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Mayfield on first down. And
Good
that is
look.
incomplete.
Glad we were able to pop that out because
Brings up second down.
that was a pretty tight window.
Unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. Looking for
There you
running room,
go.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And the
Good
return
job,
is at
defense.
midfield to the 46-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you,
It's
Brandon.
also pretty cool.
Three quarterbacks, and you're right.
I mean, for the most part, you kind of see every team rebuilding with different players here and there that they're putting their trust in. Specifically, like the different quarterbacks. Seems like in the past few years, little by little, every team's getting, not every team, of course, but like there's a lot of teams that are getting, like a different quarterback.
He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation.
If the refs or kicking didn't mess
Excited
up
about him coming in.
the season, the Browns
Rookie
should have
year
went
drafted,
12-4 last
has
year.
similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential there. I can see it. And that's another thing too. Like I know how it is. It's unfortunate when, as a fan, when you feel something like that happens to your team. Nice, nice, nice grab on that. Should have lobbed it up. Yeah, you know when you feel like this, an outcome's like in a referee's hands, or just like a rule or something, you know, overall affects the whole outcome of a game, which then affects the future of the season. It's just like a domino effect.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the
And
first
it's pretty
quarter.
interesting too when they try out different types of rules for like a year or so, like the new pass interference rule that they're gonna try out for this year.
First down, Mayfield.
Good look. I think that's going to. I know it's going to cause a few issues here and there with maybe some games. Hopefully not, but I think that if anything, you know, if coach challenges a pass interference call or something and it still doesn't get overturned or it still doesn't go the way that they want it to, that could also make it even more controversial on any given call.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go, offense. A minute 30.
Their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
Just get out of there.
Candy bar, have a diet soda
The
with
thing is, this season is if there's no injuries, can stay healthy, we could easily go 12-4 this year. Yeah, I believe that. That Rams game week 3 will be fun. That game's either going to be 0-0 tie or like 56-59. Yeah. You know, the Rams came out really explosive last year. And of course, everyone wanted to see them perform better in the Super Bowl and put up a lot of points and so on. But, you know, it's just, I think what people forget is that every game is different. As much as we'd like to see our favorite team come out and dominate each week, you know, even if you play a team on a given week that doesn't have a strong record, they can still come out and get the win from under you. 3rd and 10. All right, let's pick up this first down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
These corners are keeping up really well with our receivers. They're confident in playing tight. Let's try something like this.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, almost. Good effort, Hopkins. I probably should have, I don't know, done more of a possessive catch or something. So week 3, Rams-Browns, huh? I'll definitely check that out.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. There's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now
Sunday Night Football, really? Yeah, I just pulled up the schedule here of the Browns, checking it out.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Mayfield.
Oh.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
And preseason went really well, I see.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
How do you feel about the Titans? That first game, right? It's the first game?
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man. That's Landry. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd.
And the Jets, Rams.
They get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
The Ravens, that should be pretty cool.
From the
49ers, got the Seahawks. And you have New England, late October. Nice. Trying to get more over the top here. That's where they're going. Oh. Tried going for it. Didn't get it. Didn't get the ball. See, that's the type of stuff I think is going to happen a lot this year. For OBJ, at least. Two things I don't like on it, having hit 2 times in 3 weeks and having all the primetime games, basically in the first 5 weeks. Oh, okay, I see. Pat's game's going to be good. We're coming off of a bye, and we always play good off of the bye. Yeah, I see that. And after that Pats game, you got the Broncos, Bills, Steelers. Okay, I see what you mean here. And the Dolphins and the Steelers. And the Bengals, Cardinals, Ravens and Bengals. Yeah, you know, it's funny because with the schedules, you know, when they first come out, I know at least it's happened to me and other friends I have that watch football. You try to predict it, and you know, you hear the analysts on TV and stuff predict how a given team's going to do. And sometimes a team, it just takes a complete turnaround for the better or for worse. So a game that you thought was going to be really difficult could go a little more easy for your team, or a game that you thought was going to be easy could be a challenge. Alright, maybe let's try to go for that touchdown here, but if we can get a field goal, that'd be good too. I hesitated. Oh, good grab, Fuller. I tried to get in front of that because I think it was that safety was in front. Uh-oh. Yeah. That was a little risky. That's why I remember my coach always say, never throw it late down the middle. We're all right. Titans game will be okay. I mean, we have Taylor now, who played for them, and knows how they play. Plus, their O-line Hasn't looked good, so I think it's easy win. But it's week 1, so maybe like 35-21. Okay. That's true. Week 1 is usually kind of like still a chance for, the starters and the guys that didn't play much in preseason to still get the rust off and get it together. That's usually how, like, even in week 2 or like the first 3 weeks, some teams don't come together until after the first quarter of the season. That's just how it goes sometimes. I know Texans started off like that. I think we lost like the first 3 games or something. I might have that wrong. And then we went like on that 10 game, I think, winning streak. On teams that I felt you should be wins anyway. You never want to underestimate anyone, but and then as the season goes, guys get more beat up and things start breaking down a bit. You pretty much just try to be in the best shape you can by playoff time. If you can get a spot.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means...
Where are we at? 2nd and 11. Okay. Bringing in more pressure. Have to be careful with those. Last year, week 1, we got 7 turnovers in the game, so you never know. I just hope we finally win a game week 1. It's been 13 years or something since we have won one. Really? Well, I think this year, the chances of executing that is pretty high. No, we don't need to go that deep here. Let's just... Can we... Oh, I wanted to throw it to A. I just needed a little more time. I don't know. I kind of feel like going for this, but it's 4th and 17. Let's see. Let's call something and see how it looks. I don't know. What do you think? Should I just go for it? See how it looks. If not, maybe take the delay of game and just punt it. But it's one thing with Browns fans, like true Browns fans that have stuck with them for all these years. I really like that because, sometimes it's hard for a fan to just be loyal to their team after. There you go. When things don't go the way they want them to year after year. And you can stay loyal to a team like that. I know I certainly would. And Texans I know have had their ups and downs year after year. We didn't have a stable quarterback for the longest time. And Watson is still, just getting things going. But I think it's just a matter. I think at the end of the day, of just supporting your team and really just doing your role as a fan, I guess. Been a fan since I was born. That's awesome. I love that the Browns bye is like right in the middle of the year. It's always good to have a bye week 7, 8, or 9. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I kind of look at that too. It's like a halftime for the season as a whole. Yeah, because sometimes you can have it too early in the season, or maybe too late when you want to get the momentum, when you want to keep the momentum going. If you're going to be playing in playoffs. All right, thought something might be able to open up there, but see how the kick looks. Yeah, been a fan since I was born and always will be. That's awesome.
So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
I'm gonna think about this. I mean, I really would like to tie it, but at the same time, this field goal could go a long way. Let's see how this looks. And if we don't like it, maybe we'll just burn the timeout. Uh, um, yeah, I was trying to get around that. Good play. Way to make me pay for that decision. And that's the thing too. I think the Browns, should be strong up front like that.
It's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The
Let's go
defense did it again.
defense.
They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this
That's
contest.
going to happen a
It's
lot
time
too.
for a
Yep, I
repeat of
believe it.
defense. At the least, keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
See, like right there, I thought that they weren't sending a lot of people to blitz. But even if a guy is supposedly supposed to be blocked, and they can shed those blocks, that's always a good sign. And right here, I was trying not to get a move on me by OBJ, and he still just went around. Good defense, good offense. All right, let's try to get a quick score here.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, in pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
Top 5 offense and defense. Nice. Yeah, there you go. I mean, when you can be well balanced like that, you're gonna be unstoppable in a lot of areas.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Oh, we have them open. We just have to get rid of it earlier. Or hold the blocks longer.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL.
At least top 10. It will be disappointing if they don't have at least a top 10 in both. Yeah. Yeah, and it's always good when you can kind of more or less get a feel for how the season's going to go. But sometimes you don't know until it's game time.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson.
All right. Nice pick. Yeah, that pressure is what's killing me. All right, try to preserve as much time as we can. All right, as much as I want to be in a hurry here, you know, we have to get rid of the ball quick and just take what's there. Oh, all right, we didn't stop the clock. Trying to save the timeouts. Nice. That was just like a shot we just took. Took a little more than what I thought we were going to get. Good job, offense. Try to get the ball back. Guess we'll try the onside. Might as well. I have gotten them before. Madden 20. Madden 19, I don't think I really ever got one. Not a clean one. We're alright. Sometimes I like to do that, but for the most part, sometimes I'll just do a regular kickoff and hope for a fumble or something. There you go, Clowney. Way to give us a chance. Yeah, OBJ got away from us this game. Gonna miss you, Clowney. Defense, yep. Oh. Forced it. Should have thrown it earlier. That's why it's always good when you don't try to play catch up, but sometimes you have to. That was a good game, though. Gave us things to work on defensively. They're going to be good this year. I know they are. Good game. Really good game.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Good game, Browns. Yeah, I mean, trying to play catch up there at the end is good and all, but when you can fix the mistakes early on so you don't have to do that, that's good when you can do that. OBJ definitely dominated this game, as I think he will this year, so people got to watch out for him. We'll do one more here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very
Oh, nice. This should be fun.
in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with
I
the
remember going to this
stadium
matchup a few years ago.
It was
I think
loud
back in
as the fans
2014
ready for football as
in
Game
Dallas as
1
well.
set
And
to
then we
tee
went.
up with the Houston Texans.
I went with family also this past year to this matchup in Houston. That was a really good game. Both of the last times they've met, they went to overtime.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
All right, let's get off to a good start here. I'm getting more familiar with the different plays and
Off play action now
schemes that are
here
in
is
here.
Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup,
Just
rolling
have
out
to
the right. And he'll be
gel it all
spotted,
together.
but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
What's the news on Elliott? I haven't kept up with it the past few days.
15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got a change.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Prescott finding Witten. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. Gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Yeah, the feed came out there for just a split second, so not to worry if you get like a black screen right now. Or if it just pauses.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It shouldn't, though.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in.
Nice, good drive.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
7, Texans nothing. Brett Maher picking off 4 yards.
Here's Maher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the former Illinois man, it's Josh Ferguson. A solid run on 1st.
Another thing, too, I need to try to establish a running game early on. When you do that, things open up.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and 2, Watson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's got the
There you go,
first
Thomas.
before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Small window there, just took a chance. I remember this play. I like this play.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a
When it works, of course.
But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying
Yeah, I didn't go where I wanted to.
and they may have to change accordingly.
Safety took it away.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to have another 1st down.
There you go.
The tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
I have to take into account the release that Watson has and the time that it takes to get rid of the ball.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
It's going for X there, which I believe was Hopkins, but at the same time it worked out because it was like throwing it out.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Back to the air.
Take a shot.
2nd down. He'll take a shot for the end
Oh.
zone. This is going to be intercepted.
Good interception. Way to fight for it.
Turnover there as his guys will get
Tried going up for it, but
Well, they didn't exactly show
it's a
patience,
50-50
did
ball.
they? Just down the score, they come out firing answering right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Elliott is dominating this game. But I have an answer for him.
He's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Here's Prescott.
Yeah, I think they're going to take this.
Right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Definitely play more games whenever we can. I want to go through the Resident Evil games and play the Shamu games before Part 3 comes out. That's pretty exciting.
Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass.
Good move. See, that's the type of stuff that I need to do also, running the ball.
Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. There are several elements to a well-executed screen.
All right, we can score here. We'll be in good shape. We have to score.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now it's Watson.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
Slow things down a bit.
With their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, let's watch out for that.
Here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Now Watson throwing on 3rd and
Oh,
long.
too much.
Lined up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining.
Take the field goal? Yeah, I would do that too. If I can get a field goal.
Try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's try some different things here. Different formations and packages that we haven't tried yet.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing on second down. Watson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there. This
Sending the pressure.
Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
We grab Hopkins.
Will be handed out.
So the types of plays that we need right now.
Pick up of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressive?
Oh.
The ball's out, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
We have seen this before.
Yep.
And we know coaches preach.
It's a good hit. That's why sometimes it's best just to go down. Most of the time.
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he takes this
Cooper.
almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 25 on 2nd down, Prescott, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss sense on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Oh, almost had it. 4th and 16. I imagine they may go for it. I know they take the field goal.
How about the execution of that defense right there?
You just have to click offensively this game.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
A little curve on that kick.
You got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
How does everyone feel about this coming season based on your favorite team? I think it should be pretty competitive on both sides of AFC and NFC, depending on how this team show up every week.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic? Yeah. I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. While we got a second, we remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it, twitch.tv.
Oh, nice. I thought I really had it fully there. When your opponent can make you think something's there and it's not, that's going to be a sign of a good player.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
11 yards there, 1st down. Now Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That was a good pickup for them last year.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Be interesting to see how it's going to go this year, starting the season, the Cowboys.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20.
Let's try different. Just flat out different plays that we haven't ran at all. I know in Madden 19 I had to do, you have your plays for different situations that you go to.
This drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of
since it's different this year,
it certainly is. You got to get points.
There we learn a few things here and there.
But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
12 yards there and a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Here's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Here's Watson.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Watson. And this is caught. Well, they get one back.
You go, Fuller.
Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Yeah, offensively, that's what we got to work on the most. Continue to improve in defense. I think one of the things I do, and that gets me in trouble with these running backs, is I over pursue or I don't pursue at all. And then, well, offensively, it's just a matter of relearning different plays here and there and getting a feel for the game.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Prescott from the gun. Complete to Jason Witten. And he'll be taken down across
Witten.
the 45.
It'll be interesting to see how he does as you're coming back.
Tight end Witten. The Cowboys have a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
You pick that up. That's what we need. We need those turnovers.
46-yard line.
At least try to score as much as we can.
As many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes, but 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
From just shy of midfield, Watson eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be
Took a chance. You have to.
And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Out of his end zone, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Prescott now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's first and 10. That's into the hands of Gallup.
See that? I need to work on that because I'm coming down to get the ball. For some reason, I'm just not getting that right angle. I feel like on Madden 19 and stuff, I was pretty good at that. I don't know. It's just something I have to look at. A good game. Played by Dallas there.
And that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Yeah, we'll improve as we go. I know we're playing on the Xbox right now also. The majority of Madden 19 last year I played in PS4. Which I do have this game for as well. PS4. We'll try it out there as well and see how we do. I tend to play a little better on there. Even though for the longest time I was playing on Xbox. 11-11. Make a wish. Yeah, I don't know which Resident Evil game I want to go through first. I might just go through them in order. Go with the ones that I have. I know here on Xbox One I can play Code Veronica, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 Remake. I do have those on here. I think maybe even Resident Evil 4. I think I have that as well. But as time goes, we'll play different things. But that's all of Madden for right now. Thank you for those of you that came in to hang out. I will see you on another video, live stream, whatever it may be, and we'll go from there. Take care.